at people.
Probably framed on his wall.
We're pussies now. We don't dox people anymore.
Sure he definitely still
did we
has it
dox
hanging
that
around.
girl you slapped in high school?
No, but I could use. I know where she is on Facebook. I don't need any help doxing.
Yeah,
her.
Woody beat up a girl in high school.
What?
She had it coming.
And he trashed her.
Please elaborate.
I'll tell it quickly because I've told it so many times. But when I was 13, a freshman in high school, and very late to puberty, she mocked me. We ran a mile every day in gym class, and on the way back from the track to the school, she'd be like, "You're gay, you're fag, you're gay, you're so lame." She'd do this thing with her hands that like woman shape, which was my shape. And
share any incorrect information?
I mean, I wasn't actually gay. She was super hot. She was like the prettiest girl in our whole school. And as a freshman, she was. I didn't know this, but she was dating the captain of the wrestling team as a freshman. She was like mega. She was the it girl, and she bullied the fuck out of me. And one day, I made the mistake of saying, "Talk like that, we'll get you slapped." So she puts her chin out. She's like, "Slap me, slap me, slap me. I dare you, you fucking pussy. You won't do it. Slap me, slap me, slap me." And I didn't. And then the next day, same thing. Slap me, slap me, slap me. I dare you. Slap me, slap me. Motherfucker, I put my hand down by my knee. Wound up. I wound up as hard as 13-year-old pubescent Woody had, and I backhanded her. And I hit her as hard as I could. And she was in shock. She's like, oh. And it did follow me around high school over the next 4 years, but the bigger issue is her boyfriend. I'm like, "What's he look like?" And they're like, "Well, he'll be wearing a tie today because he has a wrestling match." And I see him; he has a tie. And in our high school, they had these oversized gold safety pins that they would get when they pinned their opponent. Motherfucker was down to his wrist. It was just like pins everyone he runs. And he catches me in the cafeteria and he's like, "Are you Woody?" And I'm like, "I knew this was coming. Yes, I'm Woody." And he's like, "Look, I know what she's like. You can't do that again." And I'm like, okay, I won't do it anymore. And that's how it wrapped. That was the end of it.
One and done. Dude, the fact that it's a backhand is so funny. Like,
not just a backhand. The whole story is 100% true. It was down by like my calves, my knee. And
you squared up like an Olympic discus thrower.
In December. She had been mocking me since September for 3 months every day. She was just making fun of me. Other people were laughing. Like it really tore me up. So it did stop.
Yeah, getting bullied sucks.
You know what?
Especially
You gotta stand up to your bullies' kids.
You gotta stand up to your bullies.
You heard it here first.
Even if it's a paralyzed girl, you know, just no matter what. Yeah. I never had any issues with girl bullying.
I did.
But I remember the guy who was the shittiest to me in like 7th and 8th grade. I guess it was mostly 7th grade. And then we didn't really have any classes or.
It was like a 45-year-old man. Like
no, he was just another guy who also played hockey. And then once it got to be freshman year, when we were both freshmen, obviously, I was starting for the high school hockey team as a goalie, and he wasn't a very good or competent defenseman at all. And they would let him kind of play on the varsity team a little bit as a bench rider. And he tried to like score social points off me, like bullying me in the locker room. And I like hadn't realized that I now outranked him in the hierarchy because of my usefulness on the team. And so I just kind of took it a little bit, him being shitty. And then like the upperclassmen told him, they're like, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you shit talking our starting goalie? You're nobody. You don't even play, dude. Fuck off. And that never happened again after that. And I remember looking at the guy who defended me, who was a senior, and I was like, "Oh, you're like my hero. Like you guys like me. It's totally contingent on me performing well, but at least right now I'm on the right side." But yeah,
that's amazing.
And then the guy who bullied me overdosed on heroin, and now he's he's retarded now. Yeah.
But is he thin? I'm betting he's thin.
I bet he's thinner than me, man. But like, man, you just got to rain on that parade, don't you?
Heroin users, they got one thing going.
Probably thinner than me, sure. But like, he's has mental problems now because of the heroin thing. And people lied about it for a while and said he was in a car accident, but then someone told me the truth. They're like, nah, he OD'd on hereheroin, had no oxygen for like 4 minutes. That's why he talks all weird now and really slow.
Trout, can I get a breathalyzer? Mine's 0.06.
0.06.
That's not that high.
There's a lot of beeps and boops. So let's see where we're at.
Yeah,
wish I had one.
there's a lot of beeps.
When you're actively drinking, it's heavily dependent on when your last drink was.
Yeah. If you took a drink within like the last 20 minutes, you're just going to blow alcohol particles from your mouth into it. And it's going to say you're 0.9.
Yeah, which I just took a big old gulp
That's fair.
of Coors
Yeah,
Banquet.
It's probably not.
Most
gonna
of
work.
my bullies in middle school were all girls. It was a real problem because I was still under that, like, I remember telling the girl, like, I would never hit a girl as she's like bullying me mercilessly on the bus. I had two different bullies in middle school. I had like a white girl who was like
0.50, no chance.
I'm getting
No, it says 0.20. It's reversed
I
for
think
you.
you're
What,
mirrored.
reverse for
For
us?
me. Yeah, 0.20.
It's a 5 for you.
That's not true. It's because you just took a drink.
must
There's no
be
fucking
mirrored.
way. There's no fucking way. That's way too high.
Okay.
I had a white girl that was like kind of cute, and she had like a boyfriend, and they would like duo bully me on the bus, so I had to stop taking the bus. But then I had this enormous black chick who like today as a grown man, if I had to fight that black chick, I'd be like, all right, let's hit it. Let's make sure we get our licks first. Let's not fuck around here. She's a big gal. Like this big bitch. She was like 6 feet fucking tall and 220 pounds in 8th grade. Would like bully me and I was like, just chase me around, and I would have to run from this big black girl because like what was I gonna do?
I mean, you got a backhander.
I'll
If
tell
I
you what you
hit-
do. You put your
if
hand
I-
down by your knee.
Yeah.
Well,
Wind up that
problem with it.
backhand.
If you hit a black girl, then you have to deal with a black man, and not just one. I'm in Georgia, okay? If I hit her, I will have to deal with at least 3 black men.
You
But
were
if I run
just about
from her-
ground zero for importing the black people.
That's on a different group of people who I'm not allowed to talk about.
I'm
Do a little
confused.
Google the Northwest Passage, kids. Figure out who was on who owned those boats. Who owned those boats? Me and
Who's-
Taylor, our folk get all the blame, but who owned the boats?
Who's to say? But we can't talk
Too many-
about that. We continue
That's what happens when you drink too many banquet beers. You start talking about the Northwest Passage.
you started getting a little adjacent to some bannable material.
Thankfully, I don't know anything about this. I have a bad education.
It's the same
By the way,
group of
I have
people who have us
finished my
going to
lessons.
war in Iran, Woody.
Yeah, there's a reason the slave markets weren't open on Saturdays.
Oh. Why didn't they sell slaves on Saturday?
We can't be here at an hour and 20, boys. We can't.
Stop on us. What are you drinking 6 beers? He's on 8. Oh,
He's
it's
on
crazy.
8, but I'm on 7. Zach, you have to tick me up. I finished 7.
I
And
don't
you
have
were,
the
you were
volume.
you thought that my approach of eating like a madman.
It's not the
Impossible.
eating. It's not. See, the
Because
eating
I'm fatter
helps
than you too. Yeah.
No, it's not that. That actually like works against you because you've got that belly fat holding your stomach back from inflating more. The problem is like eating more helps you with absorbing the alcohol more quickly, so you get drunker more slowly. You absorb the alcohol more slowly if you've got like a belly full of food. But my problem is my belly isn't big enough. Like my actual stomach isn't big enough to absorb 60 ounces of liquid. It's a problem of volume, Morty. It's about the volume of my stomach, Morty. It's not about the blood alcohol.
Morty, look up the Northwest Passage. Why weren't they open on Saturdays? Oh, I don't know, Rick. I don't think we're allowed to talk about this.
I can tell by Woody's face that he's loving the direction this episode is
I'm
going.
just confused because my drunkenness
Around in
was
the world since the 1800s, Morty. Yeah, look it up.
Morty, who opened the gates of Toledo?
What are we doing? I didn't even hear the joke. My
It's wild,
drunkenness is going woo woo woo